Next, our topic is photolithography. Photolithography plays an important role in our CMOS fabrication process for transferring some pattern to our semiconductor wafer. Here, photolithography, also termed as optical lithography or UV lithography, and it is used for our microfabrication. It uses the light to transfer some geometric pattern. So that photolithography may be termed as transforming the geometrical pattern from a mask to a semiconductor material by using UV radiation. Now different steps are required for the total process of photolithography: spin coating with a photoresist, exposure to the radiation, developing, etching and stripping. Next, the slide shows the different steps of photolithography using positive or negative photoresist. So first step is that SiO2 layer is formed on our silicon substrate. On that SiO2 layer we put a photoresist, that is called your spin on photoresist. Then there will be a transformation of your mask by using a light or UV radiation to that photoresist layer, and that maybe your photoresist may be your positive or negative. In case of your positive photoresist layer, the cover portion of the mask will be transferred to the silicon substrate. This is shown in the figure, and after that there will be some etching, so that after rest SiO2 layer are removed and then photoresist layer are removed, that is called your removal of your photoresist, that is called your pattern transformation. In case of your negative photoresist layer, only the transparent portion will be transferred to that substrate, that is called your development. Then there will be some etching process. We removed the rest of the SiO2 layer, and after that we removed our photoresist, that is called your photoresist removal. So this slide clearly explains how the photolithography is done for both positive photoresist and negative photoresist. So photoresist is basically some organic polymer which changes its chemical structure when exposed to some sensitive radiation. So poly or glutamethyl glutaramide PMGI. So for photolithography we have first step spin coating. So the Si wafer basically formed from Si is placed on a rotating platform via some vacuum suction. This resist is poured into the wafer, and the wafer spins at a speed more than 1000 rpm. This speed or rpm determines the thickness of the coated photoresist. So this slide shows the spinning process. First one is dispense a controlled amount of photoresist. So then allow the photoresist to spread across the wafer, and then rapidly ramp up the coating spin speed, throwing off excess amount will be removed from that wafer. Then spin at a high speed to form a thin film of photoresist. So third step, basically the unwanted material will be removed from our wafer. After forming that photoresist, next step is to expose it to radiation. So the radiation through that mask that changes the property of photoresist. Exposed region of photoresist get softened or hardened depending upon the type of photoresist. It may be for negative photoresist or it may be positive photoresist. Next slide shows the exposure arrangement of this photoresist or photolithography process. Here the light fall and some mask is there, and there is a lens, and after the lens the pattern is transformed to that wafer. This is clear that pattern will fall on that or transferred by using our light and some lens to concentrate on that wafer. Then the next process is called developing. So after exposure to light or UV radiation, the wafer or substrate is soaked in a developer solution, and this helps for the removal of a softened region of the photoresist. After developing, we are left with some photoresist with some pattern as it's on the mask. So after developing, we go for some etching process. So the wafer or the substrate is soaked in a chemical bath or etchant. This removals this basically required for the removal of our excess oxide layer from that substrate part, and we are left with the needed pattern etched on the substrate. Next part is our stripping. So now remove all the photoresist by soaking the etched Si wafer in a photoresist removal solution, so that ultimately the pattern will be transferred from that mask to that substrate part. So this is all about our photolithography process, and this photolithography process are widely used for IC patterning process, just like for transistor, op-amp, logic gates, and some pattern printed electronics boards for some system. This lithography plays vital role. Thank you. That's all.